Now, I hope you don't mind me asking this. Do you think, as though Phillip Schofield's big coming out was actually more of a cover-up?
Yes, in a word, yes, that's exactly what it was. And it's not remotely surprising, really, if you look at it. Society rewards and recognises identity politics. So really, what Phillip has done is play right into the hands of all the woke liberals who lapped up the admission of his sexuality, when really, for anybody with a brain, it was obvious what he was really doing, which was trying to cover up a much darker, deeper story.
And I mean, look, I'm a straight man, Peter. Is that particularly offensive to people who have wrestled with their sexuality or had to struggle with coming out or things like that? I mean, to see it allegedly used in that way, potentially.
Yeah, I think it is insulting. I think if you spoke to most gay or lesbian people, they'd be really, really unimpressed by the fact that Phillip Schofield has essentially hijacked the movement for personal gain. I mean, you know, it wasn't so long ago that the gay community was aligned with some nefarious behavior, and especially around minors, and it's taken a lot of time and a lot of activism to kind of move away from that. And it seems that Phillip Schofield has just set that back several decades.
I am minded of the David Cameron interaction that Phillip Schofield had, actually, which you could watch on repeat now, really, and have the mind boggle in many senses of it, just the way that David Cameron reacted to that. Obviously not what Phillip Schofield was putting forward. Right. I want to make that very clear. But just going forward in terms of your interactions on this morning, and you have been quite vocal on social media about the...
Me?
Yeah. You're vocal on and off social media, to be fair, Peter, but about the nature, what it was like at the set, the toxicity. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, so I went on it. I wrote a book a couple of years ago called Stand By Your Manhood, and it was a critique of feminism. And I went on the show to talk about the book, and I was invited on, and it was billed as going to be a very friendly, cordial affair. It was just going to be a nice conversation on the sofa. And it was really a complete setup. When I got there, Phil had essentially briefed all the staff not to talk to me, told them that I was not a very nice person, even though we'd never really met me before, and was really, really critical and unpleasant on screen as well as off screen. In between segments, he would quite casually say, you know, I don't agree with anything you've got to say, and if I had my way, I wouldn't have you here at all. Which is, I mean, he's entitled to his opinion, I don't mind that, but it's just so unbecoming when, you know, I'd been invited on the show, I was there to have a conversation, we were being two professionals, it was meant to be a professional discussion, and he made it very personal and very unpleasant from the beginning.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Look, Peter, just lastly to you, do you find it hard/impossible to believe that people right at the top didn't know exactly what has come out now, bearing in mind that there are also reports that there may well be more on the way?
Right, Patrick, I know you've seen my tweets. So I know you know what I think, and for sure the head honchos at ITV have known about this for a long time, and they can sue me for like if you know.
Well, just make sure they don't sue me as well, Peter, before you finish what you're about to say.
No, but it's true. It's true. I mean, they have all known for a long time about the setup, and so have Phillip's immediate colleagues, including Holly Willoughby. So the fact that she can lie to the public via the press is particularly galling.